Ooh, I'm here, I think, but for some reason I don't have a picture, so let's change that. There we go. I think I'm the only one. Hey, Josiah's here. Yusha, sorry. Never can remember which way to say your name. Good afternoon. Hi, Cindy. How are you? I hope everyone is having a wonderful Good Friday. I'm glad you're here. Cindy, are you having a good Friday? It's hard saying that. Yusha, are you having a good Friday? I hope we are. Kat's gonna go get her puppy. Can we all go? What's better than puppy love? I'm all for it. I'm all for it. So today is called This and That. It's pretty much what it sounds like. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Oh, that's good. Good. Now, yeah, my day's been on the quiet side also, and I'm enjoying that. It's nice to have quiet days. The weather's cooperating. It's warm. Oh, you can hear the wind chime? I have the window open. Yay! I can open my windows and not freeze. Oh. Hi. Okay. I think it's just going to be a small crowd today. So many people are probably traveling for the holiday or just getting ready or they had the day off from work. Maybe they're taking an afternoon nap. I've done that a few times when I've had a day off, and that's always fun to do. It really is. It really is. Oh, thanks. Okay, so you can see the graphic and everything. That's great. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was a good one. I came across that this week. A lot of things happening, so in the news. So I thought that would be a good one to put up there. Let's see. It's something else here. Move. Add to stage. And that's for us women. Oh. That's great. They were visiting Yusha? Awesome. Awesome. That's great. My daughter's out of town right now. They'll be back on Easter Day. But it's a good trip for her and her family. I like the one I just posted also. You can tell who the strong women are. They're the ones you see building one another up instead of tearing each other down. Women, this is important. We need to build each other up, not tear each other down. The rest of the world does that. Okay, so Cindy, do you want to come up? Let me let's see if I can do this. Let's see. Copy. Paste. like a pro here. Let me know if, tell me if you can see that and if it's clickable. No, you can't see it, or no, it's not clickable today. Probably both, right? Okay. Sending it to you another way. Let's see how that works. Yeah, it's a story of my life. I'll get it one day. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So, Yusha, did you have a great visit with your daughter and grandson? Did you do anything special? Hi.
Hello.
Happy Good Friday.
Yes, yes, it's that time of year again.
Yes, yes, it is.
The I don't know, time seems to be flying.
Well, I'm glad the weather's nice here today. It was sunny here yesterday, but it's still warm today. So I'll take it. You know, I'll take it.
It's warming up again, but it's cloudy here.
Mm-hmm.
So I think tomorrow we're supposed to be really nice. And then Sunday might get rain again. So
Right. Mm-hmm.
I'm not going anywhere, so I don't care.
It's spring. It goes up and down.
Yeah, it's the way it's supposed to be.
Ooh, Yusha, Italian pastries. Where do we come? How do I get there? So today I just did this and that, knowing it may be a light crowd today, a crowd of four. So I'm one of those. Are you a ocean person or a mountain person, Cindy?
Ocean.
Ocean. Do you like the beach?
I love the beach. I mean, I
Yeah.
love the mountains too, but I feel drawn to the beach,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Yusha, beach or mountains? Ocean or mountains? Do you have a preference? Yeah, I'm a beach girl myself. I drag a beach chair out there, and I could stay there all day
Yeah.
easily. Just get. I have to have an umbrella because I can't be in the sun the whole time. But I love it. I love
Yeah.
the water. And I have one of those like low sitting beach chairs, and
Hmm.
I drag it into the water.
Yes.
We call it chair surfing in my family. So and we love doing that.
When it's
It's
really
great.
hot, it's
Oh,
so nice to do
it
that.
feels so good. It
Yeah,
is great.
sometimes that's the only way to survive for me, you know.
Oh, beach. I didn't know you were brought up in the Trinidad and Tobago.
Oh,
Tobago?
that's so cool.
Tobago. That is so cool. Surrounded by water, then.
Mm,
Awesome. I've always been attracted to the water, you know. I'd rather
yeah.
live near an ocean, a lake, a river, anything like that.
I've always felt that way and my mom did, but my dad didn't care for the beach with the sand and, getting all messy and stuff. So we didn't go much.
Mm-hmm.
So when as soon as I could, I was going down there all the time. And it was a
Right.
big deal for Mike and I. So in New Jersey, there's the town of Cape May. You've probably heard of it.
Yeah.
And it's like a resort. It was like a resort for the old presidents. It's a very historic town. It's usually
Mm-hmm.
cooler there, and it's on the Delaware Bay and the Atlantic Ocean. So really, really sweet place to go. Lots of good memories.
Good. Yeah, I grew up going down. Well, I've been to Pacific, I've been to the Atlantic, the Gulf, but I grew up going down to the Carolina coast,
Yes.
Brunswick County area. So
Yeah.
I like Ocean Isle Beach. That's That's where I like to go. But last year, I went with my daughter's family, and there was like 3 families, and we went to Hilton Head for the first time I'd
Nice.
ever been in Hilton Head, and it was nice. It was very pretty,
Mm-hmm.
very pretty,
Yeah, it
and
is.
the beaches were nice, except for every day the flags and the area we were at were going up for sharks. It's
Oh,
just like, oh no. So the morning seemed to be fine, but somewhere around noon or so, the sharks
okay.
would the sharks would seem to come closer to shore.
Yeah.
So hey, Debs, glad that you made it. Oh, don't worry about being late.
Hey,
It's
Debs.
you had to work today, so
Yeah.
Fridays
Zephyr,
are busy.
Zephyr's modding for Matt, and he's running late.
Oh, no problem. Like I
Yeah.
said, I figured we'd have a small crowd today,
Yeah. Yeah,
being a holiday weekend. A lot of people have other plans.
for sure.
And then, so Debs, are you a beach person or a mountain person? Yeah.
I'm going to guess mountains.
I'm gonna guess mountains too, but you never know.
You never know. She may get so
It's
many mountains she wants the beach.
all of a sudden it starts raining.
Oh, wow. I hear
Yeah,
that.
you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
It must be on about a 15-second delay, I think. Um, the next one was: are you an early bird or a night owl?
Hmm. Um, Growing up, I was kind of forced to be an early bird. My dad was in the Navy or had been in the Navy. And he
Mm-hmm.
said the early morning hours were the golden hours. And he'd come and get me up every morning early, even the weekends. And we'd have breakfast. He'd make me breakfast together before my mom got up. And it just stuck. And then once you have kids,
Right.
forget it, you
Forget
know?
it.
And now that I'm in a different stage of my life, I am staying up later. So,
Right.
you
Yeah,
know,
I find myself doing that when I don't have to work the next day. But if I have to work, I gotta go to bed. Early then.
yeah.
Oh, Debs is a beach
Beach
person for sure. There
person.
you go.
Debs, where do you go? Where do you like to go? Mm. I think your beaches over there are different than ours. Aren't they more rocky over there and have more
Depend
stones?
Depends where you go. I
Okay.
learned that when I was there because
Okay.
I had to dip my toes in. I had been to Sunderland, dipped my toes
Hmm.
in the water there.
Okay.
Had gone to oh, it's on the Irish Sea there.
The North Sea coast she
No,
goes
yeah,
to.
then yeah, North
Mm.
Sea. I dipped my toes in the North Sea. And is it Blackpool along that little resort town? Dipped my toes there, and that's the Irish Sea, I think. And then of course down in Dulwich, you know, along the channel there. So I had to dip my toes in all those spots.
You should. I'm with you. Go to bed when you're wide awake and get up when
Yeah.
fast.
And the other night, not last night, the night before, I woke up like 3:30 in the morning. I could not go back to a sound sleep the rest of the
Mm.
night. You get up to pee, and that's what happens. All of a sudden, you're wide awake. So,
I hate that. Yep.
so usually you can do beach or mountains. You like both. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I think the mountains are beautiful, but if someone told me you get a week off, where do you want to go, mountains or the beach? I'm at the beach. Mountains to me, that's like a little weekend type thing, a long weekend. Then I'm done.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
My
Okay. So you're an early bird. I'm an early bird because I work.
right.
But like this week, I've had time off. So as the week kind of went on, I stayed up later and later. I made it to 11 o'clock last night. Woohoo!
Woohoo!
So, oh, okay. White Sands of Morar? Morar? Oh, I'm butchering that.
Morar.
Morar. Morar.
Mm.
Sounds pretty.
I mean, they bring in the sands for the New Jersey beaches because there's so much erosion. They have to bring in the sand to
Yeah,
recover the beach almost every season. So
yeah.
it's real
They do.
soft and wonderful.
They do that down in the Carolinas too,
Hmm. And
especially
then,
after storms have blown through.
and the Florida beaches are beautiful. So
Yeah,
my mom
it's
and
very
dad met in
pretty.
Daytona Beach.
Oh, ho ho.
He was in the Navy.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Do anyone still use a physical planner, or is everyone digital calendar on their phones? My life is on my phone now. I have to admit.
I recently transferred. I've always loved to order a crisp, clean planner, but
Mm-hmm.
I've kind of assimilated.
Yeah. When I couldn't fit it, as my kids got older, my bag got smaller. That I used to carry a purse all the time, and
Hmm.
then when they started taking care of their own things, my purse got smaller, and then I couldn't fit the planner in it anymore. Because now, so I'd have to say about 5 years ago, everything started going on the phone.
Yeah.
Everything. I don't even write it. I still use wall calendars. I have one on my refrigerator. It's easier just to glance up at the wall calendar than pick up my phone and
Yeah.
log in.
Yeah, I get you.
So, and I used to write everything on the wall calendar at one time. No, I don't even do that anymore. Nothing. It's just
Yeah.
there for the dates. You use both. You use both, Yusha. Yeah, phone for birthdays and calendar. I like using the phone calendar because I could set the reminders, and the older I get, the more I need to be reminded of things. So,
Me
and
too.
I follow sports. I follow two Premier League teams and one champion league, one of the lower leagues, and I can download those calendars right to my phone. It's automatic, and I set a reminder. 10 minutes before game time, remind me the game's starting because it's different times. Being here on the East Coast and they're playing in England, and there's times 7:30 in the morning. I'm waking up to watch a game, so that's what I kind of like that for. And then I watch women's soccer,
Hmm.
U.S. Women's National Team, and the NWSL, the National Women's Soccer League here in the United
Now,
States.
what
So
got you into soccer and watching all that?
it probably goes back to high school, back in
Okay.
the 70s. Boys soccer in the high school I went to, they got a soccer coach, and soccer was really just getting into the high schools at that point, say mid 70s or so. And he was a good coach. He was taking the team to state, and he saw there was nothing for girls in soccer. I mean, the towns I was, that I lived in, it didn't have soccer leagues for little kids or anything yet. That didn't exist. So he got a team going for the city of girls, just the one team, and
Okay.
because that's how so many other towns and cities in the area they were doing it. And they were like all friendly games. There really wasn't a league. I mean, sometimes you'd show up for a game, and the other team didn't show up, and stuff like that. So yeah, and then eventually, by the time when I got out of high school, then in the 80s, then girls soccer was making its way into the high school levels, and leagues were starting in the suburbs and towns and things like that. And then in those 80s, I got attracted to indoor soccer,
Okay.
and I started going to indoor soccer games. And I bought season tickets because they really had some incentives to become season ticket holders.
Okay.
Buy one season ticket, get the other one free, basically. So, hi, Flower Girl. I
Hi,
hope you're
Flower
having a
Girl.
great Good Friday. So, it was really indoor soccer I watched at first. And then I had kids. Soccer didn't matter as much until about 15 years ago. And I started watching soccer because at this point, I'm watching, you're able to start watching Premier League soccer coming out of England. And if you really want to watch soccer, good soccer, you got to watch the Premier League or European League soccer, plain and simple. American League for men stink. I'm sorry. I hope no one hates me for that, but they're not the best league to be in. So as I was able to watch more and more Premier League, and then having a friend there who I was a Fulham fan, and he turned me into a Chelsea fan. So I root for both Chelsea and Fulham, and they're about a mile apart.
Okay.
Their location. So, and then you were able to watch more with U.S. Women's National Team
Mm-hmm.
playing great soccer, and winning World Cups. It really was right before they won their fourth World Cup in Paris that they started showing more of the NWSL games where you can see it online and that. And now eventually I can just, it's either on Paramount Plus, CBS. There's a app now called Victory Plus. You can watch Women's League, and all the games are on one of these streaming networks, basically. Or
Okay.
sometimes they're on the CBS channel itself. So, and I was just so disenchanted with the
Mm.
NFL.
Oh, yeah.
Just so disenchanted with the NFL. And I got away from it. I mean, here and there I'll watch it. I have my hometown team that I'll still
Yeah.
support and that.
Yeah.
But, I definitely watch more soccer. And with now being able to watch women's soccer, U.S. women's soccer, because we play in the summer months, where European soccer goes through the winter months and they don't play in the summer. I can watch soccer 12 months out of the year now, all
Okay.
the time.
Good.
And in the summer, a lot of times I'm watching soccer and baseball.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
never for me to have a split screen on my TV and have a baseball on one half and a soccer match on the other. So that's the fun part. So that's what got me into soccer, and I just enjoyed watching the sport because it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed playing it when I was younger. But
Mm-hmm.
I would have to say indoor soccer got me hooked for life,
Right.
basically. So I was watching an indoor soccer game on TV last night before I went to bed. Actually, the men still play indoor soccer. There's still a
Mm-hmm.
league here in the United States, and they're in quarterfinals right now. I think it was. I don't even know who all the teams were, but when I see there's a match on, I click it
Right.
and I watch it.
That's great.
Because it's a faster pace
Mm-hmm.
indoor. They're playing like on a hockey arena, basically.
Right.
Right, so,
Yeah, my
Flower
kids did.
Girl, welcome. Late again. I know you're never late. You're always on time, honey. You're always on time. When you get here, you're on time. Sweet or savory? What do you like? Sweet or savory? Do you have a preference? Mine
I
depends on my mood.
Yeah, I think savory mostly, but
Mm-hmm.
uh like I don't even like sweet savory. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
I should say it. It's not at the top of my list, like a sweet and sour,
Right.
thing, or barbecue. It's just not at the top of my list. I like savory and then followed by sweet. Come on now.
I get this where I want something sweet, but not like hard candy, kind of
Right.
a smooth sweet type thing, or I want salty crunchy.
Yeah.
It's
No,
one
I
or
hear
the
you.
other,
Mhm.
and that's just how my brain works. And last night I wanted crunchy, but I didn't
Uh-huh.
want salty, so I had an apple.
Well, there you go.
I had a crispy apple, and it kind of it's salted.
Yeah, I
So,
think a lot of us,
but yeah,
if we reached for fruit first and
mm-hmm.
or even water, sometimes we're thirsty.
Right,
It solves a lot of problems. I need to
yeah.
work on that.
It's usually craving the crunch that
Mm-hmm.
sends me into the kitchen, and that's
Right.
in losing weight. That's what you have to be careful after dinner. You can't be in the kitchen. But last night I went and I got it was only half an apple, and I
Oh,
slice it thin, and I keep it cold. I like my apples cold, so it was in the fridge. It was nice and crispy, and I got that crunch craving out of me. I
what'd
was
you do
done.
the other half?
I just put it in a little Ziploc bag, and I'll
Okay.
probably have it tomorrow, maybe with some peanut butter at lunch.
Okay.
So,
Gets
'cause
brown though, so you just cut that off, I guess.
just cut it off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or
Or
if you got
lemon
some
juice.
lemon juice, you can write. Yeah,
Hmm.
even though like the lemon juice in a bottle, just you can put a few drops on that and rub it in, and it won't turn brown then. So, if you
Well,
like the
you
savory and you have a sweet tooth too, you should. Yeah, I think that's how many people are. We like it. Okay, then the Americans, basically, crunchy or smooth peanut butter, crunchy or
oh,
smooth.
smooth.
Smooth. I'm a smooth person. Yep. Now, I don't know about our UK friends here. I know peanut butter isn't a big thing. I sent my friend in England years ago Reese cups, and him and his son go, ooh, no.
They
I'm
did?
like, yes. I go, oh no, that's a Reese cup. I mean, the only reason you don't need a Reese cup in this country is either you're allergic to peanuts or chocolate.
That's like the perfect marriage.
Right. Whoever
In
did
fact,
it,
I think their
they should.
commercials for a while, were based on the
Right.
chocolate peanut butter marriage.
Right. Right. When chocolate fell into the peanut butter thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember those commercials. But yeah, smooth here. But
Ju-
a lot of
Yusha
people like the
says,
crunchy.
well, Yusha said she likes savory, but she's got a sweet tooth.
Sweet tooth. Right.
And Debs uses her calendar still.
Oh, not
Stephen
art.
Brown. Yeah. I used to
See
have a
my.
calendar for my wall with a frame, those Lang calendars.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My son gets me my one calendar every year, and it's usually of the UK pictures of the UK,
Oh, that's
the
nice.
country, and I like that. You should. Oh, you like peanut butter, so we are eating peanut butter in Wales. Yes. But when I first started losing weight, I had to get away from peanut butter. It could be my downfall. I have to be very careful with it.
What about the PB2 though? The powder?
No, no, I do use the powder though. Yes, I will
Okay.
do that. Definitely, I'll put that in smoothies and things like that.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. And once in a while, I'll mix it with some of my Fairlife protein milk.
Yeah.
Yeah, and because then it's less calories. Well, if you mix it
I
with water, it's even less calories. But the milk makes it a little smoother,
I
and I'm
would
getting
really,
protein.
really like to see your recipes and stuff, your ideas for weight loss. That would be
Yeah,
awesome.
I've been trying to make some videos this week. Doing all kind of test things. I'm coming to the conclusion, Cindy, I am not good at this.
Well, it takes a lot of time and it's a bit of a
Yeah,
pain.
yeah. It's really working out the kinks. I've discovered I can't use YouTube to videotape. Um, their program is either like 15 seconds or 3 minutes, and because you can't go over 3 minutes on a short. So I've been trying to do it in the shorts, and because I can't pause it and start it again.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, I haven't figured out how to do that. So I decided, well, I can use my phone camera because then I can pause and start and I can
Yeah.
edit it all
Yeah.
in one. So I have one on my camera and I haven't put it together yet.
Okay.
And I might just show you guys and tell me what you think. It's not my
Oh,
best work.
can't be any worse than mine.
It can't. So I
And
did
I'm
it
just,
the other
I'm
day.
put, I'm putting mine up bad or good, and I figure I'll just get better.
There's times I thought I had the camera running, the YouTube going through, and it wasn't. It wasn't.
I've done the same.
Oh, and it's like I just did that. And it wasn't even recording. God, I can't keep making this stuff. I'm thinking. Thank God my son too, because he keeps eating the stuff. So, but I've been kind of working on the desserty things.
Yeah.
Then the whipped yogurt, the cheesecake with cottage cheese, things like that.
Yeah, I need these things. So
Yeah.
hurry it up,
So
woman.
I'll try
No
to get the
pressure.
one posted this weekend, and it's just like, oh, I'm not good at this. This is not my thing. So, and I think I'm just more worried about that 3 minute time
Mhm.
period, and like, there's others I can do, like the bean salad, but that's going to take more than 3 minutes.
Well, if anything goes over, it's a video.
Right, true, but it's
Yeah.
how I'm trying to film it.
Right.
With the with the shorts, I'm trying to film it in that phone
Vertical.
vertical. If I'm
Gotcha.
gonna go after 3 minutes, I want to do it in the
Right.
landscape. So
Gotcha.
that's pretty much what it comes down to.
Hey, Yusha, I agree. I go through phases too, almost with anything,
Mm-hmm.
and then I won't touch it. But you like crunchy. Oh, peanut
Yeah.
butter and thick on toast, with a little bit of jam.
Oh yeah. You got
Yeah.
it. You show 100% behind you on that one. Definitely.
Flower Garden doesn't like peanuts, but I guess she likes the butter.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, no,
Is
she
it
doesn't
a?
like peanut butter, but she likes
Oh.
peanuts. Got it
Oh, I
backwards.
got it. Yeah, for a lot of people, it's a texture thing.
Uh-huh.
It's a texture thing.
Absolutely.
Where I rather have peanut butter than eat peanuts.
I can take peanut butter or leave it, but when I do have it, I really have a craving for it, and I'll do it
Mm-hmm.
like you just said. I usually put a piece of sourdough bread in and toast it, and then, yep, do. Now I scrape just a thin layer of peanut butter though, and a little bit of
Yeah.
jam.
Mm-hmm.
I can't take a lot of peanut butter, and I think it's because I didn't really grow up with it. My
Yeah.
dad would like spoon it. I mean, he'd sit down with peanut butter and spoon it out of there and eat it in front of the TV. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so gross,
I could,
Dad.
but I could do that.
You could?
Just yeah, just take a spoon and get a spoonful of peanut butter. Oh, see, and that's what I can't do with losing weight because there's
Right.
no control over
Yeah.
how much. If I take like a half an apple and
Huh.
peanut butter for my lunch or part of my lunch at work,
Right.
I and I know it costs money, but this is me controlling
Right.
how much,
Mm-hmm.
but the portion size. I get those peanut butter snack cups
Yep.
from Jif,
Yep.
and when the peanut butter's gone, it's gone.
Yeah.
So I know I don't go over that amount.
Right.
So
I started
it's
getting,
my portion control. Now, at home, I don't use them because I try to save those for like a work lunch. So I have to, put it in a little, dippy cup or something,
uh-huh.
and that's all I'm gonna get. No more, no
Have
less.
you seen the little dippy cup portions of Marzetti's ranch
Mm-hmm.
dipping? So I get them with the
Yeah,
veggies, and
yeah.
then I'm not taking it out of this big
Right.
container.
Because you're going to take too much. You're going to take
Yeah.
more than you really need, probably
Yep.
twice as much as you really need.
Yep. Yep.
And because really, the veggies, they're just a vessel to eat the ranch dressing. The apple is just the vessel to eat the peanut butter. That's a joke, folks.
The celery is the boat carrying the dressing.
You got it. I've done celery and peanut butter too.
Oh, yes.
But it's just the vessel for the peanut butter, folks. Plain and simple. I
Oh,
admit, I'm a peanut butter junkie. Okay.
yeah.
So, okay,
Well,
next one.
admitting,
Coffee or tea? Yeah.
I was just
Admitting
going to
it.
say, admitting it is the first step to recovery.
It's right. It is right. I need to go to Betty Ford for my peanut butter addiction. Okay, coffee or tea?
Ah, co- mm. I can't drink caffeine anymore, so coffee's lost its magic, but I do drink some decaf, but I love tea, herbal tea. So,
I love tea, regular tea.
yeah.
I love the smell of coffee.
Oh my God. Yes.
I love the smell of it. I do not like the taste of it. Not at
Okay.
all.
I don't either. That's why I add sugar and cream.
Don't like the taste of it. Now, I had year, God, probably good 15, 20 years ago. My cousin had one of these hazelnut coffee things. She goes, "Oh, they're really good. They're a
Uh-huh.
ton of calories, but they're really good." She goes, "You want a sip?" And I go, "Oh, I'm not a big coffee." She goes, "Ah, take a sip." And it was good. I go,
Yes.
"Ton of calories, you say?" And she goes, "Oh, yeah." I go, "Yeah, no, I don't like this." And I didn't. It's like, don't start drinking it because it's got all these calories in it, you know. So I'm a tea, just with sweetener, no milk. Though I learned when I was in the UK, when I ordered tea, I had to tell them not to put any milk in it, or I got it with milk. I drink tea with milk a few times in the UK, just so not to offend people.
Well, my great grandmother did. She drank tea with milk, and she was from Switzerland.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, from Switzerland. So it must be done there.
Oh, people here drink tea with milk. It's just not me. I,
Yeah.
I like milk. I just don't like it. I'm not. I mean, I'll drink it, but I'm not crazy about it in my tea.
Right.
That's all. Just some sweetener if I'm not feeling good with a cold or something. Definitely honey. Then I love
Yes.
honey in my
Yes.
tea.
Debs is a
So
coffee person.
coffee.
Fuchsia Earl Grey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but when I go out, I always have a latte. Yes. Yes.
Right.
They're so good.
Now, yeah, it's like I like an iced chai tea, the ones from Starbucks.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Those are so good. And they're just so
Yes.
expensive anymore.
Yes, and it's full of calories, so it's something I'll only do about once, twice a year tops. And I'm usually with my
Wow.
daughter and her husband because he
Yes.
loves Starbucks. And go, "Mom, we're going through Starbucks. You want something?"
And you're like
Okay,
rats.
he knows exactly. It's in his phone, Mom. It's in his phone. He just you can save it per person, Mom. Okay, nice try.
Oh, and Flower Garden loves Earl Grey, but she puts milk and sweetener
Mm-hmm.
in it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Earl Grey can be strong without that.
yeah. It's probably one of, but I'm one of those regular, black tea. That's
Oh,
fine with me.
Mike was still alive and we had just gotten Brody and we found a Scottish tea named Brody. And I still have most of the canister because I don't want to use it up. But it's a very strong black tea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I drink Earl Grey,
Yeah.
definitely. Uh, I love iced tea.
Mm.
There's days I'm drinking, I have tea all day long because it's either hot in the morning, then it's iced tea the rest of the day, especially on a hot day.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I
How
love
very
iced
southern
tea.
of you.
Yeah. But again, I just use sweetener. Don't like sweet tea. It's just too sweet. Even before I started using sweetener, sweet tea in the South was too sweet.
Oh, I think it's awful. Yeah.
It's just way too sweet for me. So, but that's because we didn't grow up with putting a cup of sugar into a glass of tea, because that's what it tastes like to me. Hi, Zephyr.
Hi, Zev. No,
I'm
Brody.
elsewhere at the moment. We understand. Zephyr, real quick, are you a tea or a coffee person? What happened? to wait. Yeah, so I do iced tea, and I like those. You know how they use flavor the syrups for coffee and that. I like mango or cherry in my teas. Like
Oh,
yeah, like a mango iced tea, and I can get those sugar free.
okay.
So
So the ones for coffee you put in the tea.
you put it in tea. Why not?
Okay, I didn't even think of doing
So I
that. How about
have
that?
mango. I just got a bottle of cherry, and I
Mm,
have pineapple, and
mm.
I put in my iced teas, and it's just and I like it. I can control how much because sometimes you go to places and it's like, it's too much syrup, folks. So I put a teaspoon or so at a time. Where they're telling you like uh, an eighth of a cup to a quarter of a cup, and it's like that's a lot. I can't believe because you just want a hint of it, in the background of your tea. That's
Yeah.
what I do.
Mm. Got to
Mm-hmm.
try that.
Yeah. You like
Very
sweet
good.
tea?
Me?
Oh no, Zephyr. She's a coffee person, but she likes sweet tea.
Ah,
All
she's a
right,
Southern girl.
she's a Southern girl. Usually, yeah, I don't have sugar in my drinks to make up for my sweet tooth. Yeah,
Got to
gotta watch
compensate
out too.
somewhere.
Yeah, right. Zephyr, do you drink your sweet tea all year long? Because I drink. It could be 2 degrees outside, and I'm drinking iced tea. Definitely, I'm one of
She
those
likes
rare
coffee
people.
too.
Drinks coffee. So,
Hmm.
yeah, and then the other one, let's see. Ah, do you have a clean desk or a creative mess?
Mess.
Creative mess depends on the
Oh,
day here. Yep, depends on the day. If you look directly at my desk, it's clean. Don't look around my desk.
yeah, floor piles.
There's little piles all over the
Yep.
place. A little pile here, a little pile there. Definitely.
It's
So,
mostly my problem is lack of space to put
mm-hmm.
things, and I have to shred everything because of the
Right,
nature of our business. So,
right.
oh,
Yeah.
it's hard.
I
But
have a shredding pile because I went and turned on the shredder. It don't work no more. It
oh
just
no.
stopped working. It doesn't even turn on. That's the thing. It's like you worked.
Oh,
So just like overnight, it just stopped working. It's like okay, nope. It's like it's getting no power or something. So
oh, geez. Mm,
another thing.
yep.
But yeah, so but like I said, little piles, and then let's see. Do you like reality TV or a documentary?
Mm. I had my reality TV phase. It's over.
Mm-hmm.
Where I absolutely loved it and loved several of the shows, but I don't watch anymore. And I love a good documentary, especially if it's insects or animals or water life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm more of a doc. I don't care for reality TV. I'm going. I live reality. I don't need to watch other people act like fools.
It's really gotten kind of
Yeah,
raunchy and bad.
raunchy. Yeah,
Yeah.
I watched the very first season of American Idol and didn't watch another one after that.
Really?
You really? It just first season. That was it.
Now
That's
that
it.
one did that one did hold me a while, but not too long.
So, but I rather
And The
watch a
Bachelor,
documentary.
The Bachelor
Mm-mm.
and all, it's just so silly. I
I
mean, I
never
think
watched any of them.
you can't get to know a person and fall in love with them with very few exceptions. What one couple has married and stayed married from that. It's just impossible to know
Yeah.
someone well enough to ask them to marry you. I don't know. Just so silly.
Right. Yeah. I rather watch documentaries on just about anything
Yeah.
besides over watching reality TV.
Mm-hmm.
It just Yeah, it's just so much of reality TV is scripted too. There- It's like, no, it's badly scripted in my eyes.
Yeah.
Drama or comedies. I could take a drama or I could take a comedy.
I think I tend to go for the dramas, but
Mm-hmm.
Mike was a big comedic person, and so I've watched a lot of comedies.
Mm-hmm.
But I can take either one.
Yeah, and me too. I can, depending on my mood. There's usually in the evening before I go to bed, I want something light and funny. I don't want to go to bed, uh, you know, with
Hmm.
heavy drama on my brain. So
I'm that way about sci-fi. I don't want to go to bed after a good sci-fi.
right, right. You get little weird dreams after a second.
I mean, there's this series called Silo on Apple TV, and the
Mm-hmm.
second season, or maybe it's the third, is going to be coming out. I can't wait, but it comes out at like 9 at night on a Friday night, and I'm like, oh,
Mm-hmm. Now, this next one, you inspired. You said something, I think, in your live last week,
okay.
and so I wrote it down because we we all had to watch it. Or
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
maybe
I
not.
was inspiring in some way.
Yes, 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 you were.
You just made my day. I
So
thought
we
I was
were okay. Back
okay.
to the
Good.
'80s, and we were watching. You watch. I watched them both. Thornbirds, The Winds
Mm,
of War. Which one
yes,
did you like more? The Winds of
thorn
War
birds,
or Thornbirds?
thorn birds.
Thornbirds. Yeah, I liked them both, but something about the Winds of War really grabbed me, and
Hmm.
that was probably. God, I'm trying to think. Let me look that up real quick.
Something
I
about Richard.
actually.
Something about Richard Chamberlain really grabbed me.
Ooh, yeah. I came across the Winds of War on YouTube.
Oh wow.
And it's something about Mitchum for me.
Yeah, true.
And now that came out in like 82, 83. I landed up marrying a sailor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it was something to do with the uniforms.
How
Looks
about
better
that?
on a man than Navy. So
I
yeah,
know.
I liked them both. Don't get me wrong. I like you said, Richard Chamberlain. He was something to look at too.
I
But
know.
Winds of War just kind of grabbed me for some reason. I think it's because of the historical nature, you know,
Hmm.
of it that was being, played out prior and then during World War II.
Yeah.
And but yeah,
My
I came
mom had the
across the Winds of
books.
War. Oh yeah,
Yeah, it was a thick
yeah.
book.
Oh yeah,
Huge
definitely,
book.
definitely.
I mean,
So
maybe my answer would be different now. I should try to watch them both. I mean, I started watching the Thornbirds again last week, and I just absolutely love it. And I almost met Richard Chamberlain. My mom and I went to see him in um, Sound of Music on Broadway in
mm-hmm.
Philadelphia. And it was just she and I. And we both just had the biggest crush on him. So we were leaving, and we went out through the lobby, and she was standing in like between the doors where you can still stay warm, but you can see when a car pulls up. My dad was coming around to pick us up. And I said, Mom, I have to run to the bathroom. When I came out, that stinker, my mother said, Cindy, I met Richard Chamberlain. I said, shut up. He
Oh
walked just like a
no.
normal person. He exited the theater, walking right through the lobby, and I was there quick enough to see him get in his limousine and be driven away. And
Oh,
she said he took my hand, and I told him how much I loved his work. I said, Mom, I can't believe this. If I hadn't gone to the
the
bathroom.
bathroom, right? What a time to have to pee.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
God.
Oh
Yes,
man.
that would have been so disappointing. I wouldn't have talked to my mother for days, probably.
Oh, Yusha doesn't like reality TV at all.
Yeah, I don't blame you, Yusha.
Oh,
It's never,
Flower
it never
Garden.
grabbed me. It just this whole Survivor thing. I just like, what? No, yeah, it
Oh,
just
this is
made
so
no
interesting.
sense.
Yusha said she was brought up on iced tea. The water
Hmm.
always had to be boiled in Trinidad when I was a kid. So my dad always had bottles of homemade iced tea in the fridge. Aw. And then Flower
Yes.
Garden, her gran had a whole palava making
Mm-hmm.
tea, teapot, nice china cup and saucer, sugar bowl, milk jug, a little apostle spoons. Am I saying that right? Took about half an hour table setting the table. Miss it now.
Oh,
Aw.
oh. Well, even I get up in the morning. Sometimes I get it ready the night before, but I have an electric tea kettle. I make sure I have enough water in it. I put out my cup, my sweetener, the spoon, the little tea bag thing when I'm done because I take my tea bag out. I don't drink my tea with the tea bag in it,
Right.
and it's all set up. And you know, I'm pretty much a creature of habit.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's good.
I walk out to the kitchen in the morning. I turn the tea kettle on. I walk into the bathroom, start my day. By the time
Uh-huh.
I'm done doing tea, brushing my teeth and that, I walk back out. The tea kettle's ready, and I pour it. And then I
Welcome
walk in
back,
the living
Seth.
room and I tell Alexa, set a 4 minute tea timer because if I don't remind myself, I will forget to get that cup of tea.
Okay.
I just, it's my habit. And then I start my day.
Hey, Kat, you got your puppy?
Hi, Cat.
Zephyr's
Oh, puppy
back.
love. Zephyr's back.
Mm. So Kat had to drive to get the puppy, and I guess she's home.
Aww.
Oh.
Okay, we expect you to be posting puppy pictures soon. We expect to see those this weekend. No.
Yep.
Okay, podcast or music?
Music.
Music. Some podcasts, depending. Depending. My daughter listens to a lot of podcasts, and then she'll send me one. Mom, you'll like this one, or Mom, you'll
Hmm.
like that one. And that's how I usually listen to most of my podcasts. It's because she sent it to me, and it is something I like.
Yeah.
Hmm. I send her YouTube videos the same way. Hey, you'll like this one.
Zephyr, do you want to switch places with me to
Zeph, you want to
answer?
come up? Yeah. Hold on, Zeph. Let me send you the link because it's not working today. I'll have to send. Oops. Send it the other way here. Take down that post-it note.
I'd
Let's
like
see
to
if it's.
hear her answers.
There we go, Zeph. You should have it now.
Yeah, it's not posting it. Oh no, she's not coming up.
No. Oh, okay. Not today. Well,
Cat,
cray
I
cray.
think cat, cat. Cat, if you
Cat,
put
come.
your phone down, remember her speaker problem?
Oh yeah.
But when
Yeah,
she
but
laid
when
her
she,
phone flat, it worked.
it worked, right? It did.
I can send it to her through WhatsApp.
Yeah, because I mean, I could try to post it again. Let's see if anything
Try
happens.
again. Maybe there weren't enough people.
Could be. All right, I just posted it. Let me know if you can see it or if it's clickable. It wouldn't even show up before. And I didn't try to post it right away before for some. Sometimes it lets you do it, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, it's not in the YouTube
Yeah,
chat.
it's not. Yeah.
Kat, I sent it by WhatsApp if you'd like to come up and talk about your baby and answer the rest of Lady Fanny's questions. I feel like I'm hogging it.
Yeah, and that's funny, Zeph, because that's where I posted it, was in the YouTube chat. It worked last week.
It did.
C'est la vie. Okay, do you like to go to the cinema or would you rather watch a movie at home on your TV?
I mean, if I had someone to go to the theater with, that's a lot of fun. But
Mm-hmm.
I mostly do watch them at home.
Yeah. Once in a while, if there's something that comes out that I really, really want to see, then I'll go to the theater. It's like, I want to see this on the big screen. Last Christmas, um, one of the theaters was showing White Christmas on the
Mm,
big screen. And my daughter was like, we're going. And it was fabulous.
I'll bet.
Absolutely fabulous to see it on. I mean, there were details on like some of the dresses and that you can't see on TV.
Oh,
But you put it on a
wow.
big screen and was like, wow, that's prettier. It's even more prettier in that. It's like,
Hmm.
oh, that it was fabulous. And I said, I want to see the Wizard of Oz on a big screen.
Yes,
She's not a Wizard of Oz fan. I love this movie. I grew up with the movie,
me too.
and I would love to see it. But she said if it comes on a big screen, she would go with me. So we keep our eyes open because sometimes they do that. All of a sudden, they start showing these movies on the big screen, and it's always for a short amount of time, or it's one showing that weekend or something, because you got to buy your tickets in advance. So
Yusha votes for home.
home, yeah, I usually
Yeah.
prefer to stay home myself too. But if, like I said, if there's something worth seeing, definitely. Like I would go see the first Star Wars movie again on the big screen
Hmm.
because I remember going to the theater
Oh,
and
me
renting that.
too. E.T.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was
I went
pregnant with.
you had no choice but to go to the movies then. I mean, those
Right,
movies
right.
wouldn't hit commercial TV for years back then.
And then we had to go to the Blockbuster store
Mm-hmm.
if we wanted to rent any.
Right. Video shops. Ooh.
And then it was through the mail.
Mm, your
Crazy.
first, yeah. That was the first of using Amazon, basically, wasn't it? Through the mail, was it Amazon or who was
Um,
who was doing the red boxes?
yeah,
Maybe
there was
not
Redbox.
Amazon.
But
Yeah, the
the
red boxes.
what were the stores that you could go in and rent? They were sending them out by mail. Blockbuster?
Well, there was Blockbuster. There was we had one around here called Family Video.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw Officer and Gentleman on in the
Oh,
cinema
I
too.
loved Officer
Yeah.
and Gentleman. Talk about a Navy man in his
Mm-hmm.
uniform.
Mm-hmm. Nothing looks better on a man in the
Yum.
Navy.
I
Mm-hmm.
dated a naval aviator, ladies. Ah,
Mm.
it didn't last long. I chose Mike. Mike said choose. I said, okay,
Choose.
whatever, fine.
Choose.
Oh, it was funny. Yeah,
Yep.
he flew reconnaissance over Iceland, believe it or not.
I believe it.
But
The U.S. is always checking out what Russia is doing.
yeah,
Always. And Russia's always checking out what the U.S. is doing. Yep.
yep.
It goes both ways.
Mm.
Definitely. Let's see. They're divas.
A bit of cat drama there,
Yeah.
divas. Aw,
They are divas.
I wish I could have a cat. I'm so allergic. Darn it.
My kids are allergic.
Mm. Cat, you're not coming up?
No, she's got a new puppy. She playing with puppy.
Oh,
Okay, and what's this puppy's name?
yeah. What'd you name it?
We have to have a name.
That'll be a cute name. 3 cats and a cockapoo. Woo!
Woohoo!
I don't think Brody would know what to do if a cat moved in.
I have no pets. My daughter's dog is my pet. I have a grand dog.
That's the way to do it.
I have a fear of tripping over a pet.
Uh-huh.
I really do.
I am so careful.
When I'm at her house and I'm helping her cook, she'll chase the dog out. Get away.
Yeah, I'm always looking before stepping in the kitchen.
It's No Name right now? Okay. We'll just call it No Name. No, do you prefer No Name or Nameless?
You need to see its personality and what it does. Then you'll know.
Oh, you're going to draw a name out of a hat. Okay. I'm with Cindy. You got to figure out its personality. Yeah. The name's definitely Nameless. Okay. Right now, the cat's name is Nameless.
Just say puppy, puppy, puppy. Oh.
Puppy name. That's right. It's a puppy. Puppy Nameless. I like it. Yeah. To me, you have to get to know the pet a little bit before you make a name.
Yeah.
Pippin? I like that.
Oh, Pippin. I love that.
Though I have to admit, if I ever got a dog, I have a name for it. So.
And what is that?
Bumble.
Oh, I think you told me that before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bumble.
It's cute.
It's a cute name.
Yeah, the breeders usually do say puppy, puppy. Yeah.
Monty, Lola, and Pumpkin.
Oh.
Cute. I like those. I like that.
You got any more questions?
No, let me see. No, that was it. Oh, one more. What's the favorite thing to get in an Easter basket? Or what was your favorite thing to get in an Easter basket?
It was the Russell Stover hollow bunny in the center. He was really big. I ate it last.
You ate it last. Ate the bunny last. I used to get a solid chocolate bunny.
Oh, well, show off. Rub it in.
My mom did good on the Easter baskets, I have to admit. They were not huge, but what she put in them was good.
Yeah.
She didn't, that was the time we got our good chocolates, was at Easter. So.
And it kind of carried on as a parent, right? I mean, I got the same stuff, usually. Yeah.
The only difference is, you know that plastic grass stuff that was in the bottom of an Easter basket when you were a kid? I couldn't stand it. My kids never had that in their basket.
Okay.
Never. I couldn't stand the stuff. Even as a kid, I didn't like it. So that was probably the only difference.
What'd your kids get? What'd you put on instead?
Let's see. I had actually made like a pillow for the bottom of their basket.
Oh, wow.
Instead.
That's great.
And because they got the same basket every year.
Yeah.
So the pillow was made for the basket.
Very nice.
And they still get a basket.
Aw. You're such a good mom.
My daughter, her husband and granddaughter, the basket is all in one. There's something for each of them. And they know what it is when they see it. It's their favorite, his favorite.
Aw.
My granddaughter's favorite. And so, because, well, my granddaughter, she likes candy. She likes her chocolate, any kind of candy. She doesn't eat a lot of it. My daughter, I will say, was very good on regulating how much sweets she got growing up. And she plays a lot of soccer. So my daughter at times like, oh, go ahead, eat it, because you go to soccer practice in an hour and you'll burn it off. So they don't eat. They my daughter, she'll get a bag of, she likes the spice jelly beans, and she she will eat those in about a month. And she tries to spread it out. I'm the same way. So they get one. My son, he he'll get up in the morning. It's just on the kitchen table now. It's like, there it is. Just, because I'm not giving him as much anymore. When it comes to candies and things like that.
Yeah.
It's just like, there it is. But if I come across a small basket, if I look downstairs and if I got one basket back, and I might put it in a small basket or something, because he gets his favorites and that's it. Just
Yeah.
that direct favorite one now. But I didn't start doing that until a couple of years ago. Up to that point, they were getting full baskets, full on baskets yet.
Yeah.
And last year was the first year they didn't get any peeps.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard about it. But I told them, I go, you know something? Buy your own damn peeps. You're old enough to buy your own peeps.
My goodness.
And that was that was the only thing. What, no peeps? No peeps, guys. Just no peeps anymore. Because there's a tradition in the family.
Yeah.
It started with me. My kids learned it from me. Is when you eat a peep, you have to bite the head off first.
Of course
all
you
your
do.
impressions on. You gotta bite that head off and eat the head first. So, but no more peeps.
Zephyr said her father used to freeze them. Yum.
That would probably be really good.
It would.
That would be good.
Um.
But it's like 100% sugar. No one.
Oh, the robin's eggs. Yes, with the malted.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
I like them. Mm.
Cadbury has an egg, chocolate covered little eggs in a bag. Those are good. I like those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you can get like just a snack size bag, or you can get it like a big bag, But
Yeah.
I like those.
Cat Ruger is. It's a little miniature poodle. You gonna name him Ruger?
Oh my god.
Oh, the second missing pilot. You should really? Is he okay? Or she?
Made contact with
Oh.
them? Okay.
Oh.
Oh, that's good to hear.
I just got chills.
Now they got to get to the pilot before the Iranians do.
Exactly. Because if he communicated, could they have intercepted that?
Yes.
Or do they know how to do that? Oh. I mean, they've been so decimated. I don't know what capabilities they have. Oh, so sad. Oh, they were. Oh, I saw the bounty was out for him. It is a tough name for a little guy. There's so many expectations from a Ruger.
Ruger. You're gonna have to post a picture of him to see if he looks like a Ruger.
You're gonna need a beware of dog sign if he's named Ruger.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't get an update on the second pilot yet. Must be just coming out.
No, all it says is he made contact. Okay. Oh my goodness.
Says is that he making? Okay, wait a minute. Are they saying they have a? Oh, the Iranians have a reward out for the second pilot. All right. Okay. Well, it's real apparent that U.S. and Israel have a lot of people on the ground there.
Yeah.
It's real obvious. So, hopefully, that is who gets to him first.
Right.
If the U.S. can't get into him first.
Hopefully.
So, that may be them saying he's made contact. That means maybe somebody on the ground
Hmm.
has made, he has made contact with someone on the ground. That would be
Cats.
the best.
Remy is a good, cute name.
That's cute.
Is it? Wait, is it male or female? I'm gonna guess if you're considering Ruger, you got a little boy.
Yeah, I'm going with that assumption too. We could be
I
so
love,
wrong.
I love boy dogs. I'm sorry, boy dogs just have
Ruger.
always been by my side.
Male.
And
Okay. Okay, male.
okay.
Ruger. I'm liking the name the more I say it.
Oh, Pat, I was hoping it would be a little boy.
That's great. All right. Well, ladies, we've been at this for just over an hour. I know it's a holiday weekend, and I know we had a small crowd, but I didn't expect a lot today. A lot
Well,
of
it's just
people
so
with
nice.
family. It is nice. We don't need a lot of people to have fun.
No.
So sometimes it's nice having a smaller crowd because we get to see everything that's being said, and we can answer one another,
Hmm.
and that's great. So,
Yep.
and I got Tom Bauer's book. That came
That's
Monday night,
right.
and I've been,
Did you start it?
yeah, I'm about halfway through.
Good.
So,
And I can't wait for you to connect with Fiona and do that
yeah,
live.
yeah,
It
and
sounds like she's depending upon you to have read it, though.
yeah, I'm reading. I told her I would, and that. So,
But I mean, I don't get
I'm
the
about
impression
halfway
she
through.
will be ready. Do you?
I don't know if she'll have the book by the time we do it, but
Right.
we haven't even set a date for the
Okay.
live yet. So I'm about halfway through,
Okay.
and I these are my books. I usually don't loan books out like this and that, and this is like I sit there and I highlight things.
Uh huh.
I dried out two highlighters. I
Two.
just two. I had to go looking for some more in my house. And yeah, I'm one. The pink one was getting lighter and lighter. Well, the paper seems to be very absorbent to me. So, I mean, there's just a lot of things I'm highlighting, and it's more for
Sure.
me because
Right.
then when I'm done, I'm going to go back and I'm gonna tag pages, certain
Hmm.
things to when Fiona and I do the live about it. I mean, a lot of the stuff we had heard before,
Right.
but
He does
Bowers,
that.
he's confirming it though.
Okay.
He pretty much confirms it. Or you get a little bit more of the story, things like that.
Right.
Uh, because there's stuff I'm reading, I go, what? It's like, really, I didn't know that much about. I mean, so you
Okay.
heard before you heard from A to C. Now you're hearing D, E, and F
Okay.
of the story of because he seems to just get a little bit more details for
Hmm.
it in that. So so
Oh,
far, that's what I've been reading, and I've read through the Queen's funeral.
okay.
He's covered a lot from his inside information and things like that is a lot of Harry's moods
Hmm.
and his reaction to things
Okay.
and basically confirming everything we pretty much believed about Megan, how
Hmm.
it and Harry. It's like she had no intention of ever staying in the UK or the royal family. And
Right.
Harry was going he was behind it 100% even before they got married.
Interesting. Hmm.
100% because he knew what she was doing or having the lawyers do in the U.S. about setting up things in Delaware and
Right.
California, websites, all that. And he had an understanding that she was doing it. I don't. The extent of it, he probably did not know. He probably
Yeah.
didn't want to know. I
Yeah.
mean, you can tell his attitude has always been like this.
Hmm.
So it's been interesting reading a lot of this, his reactions and things like how much
Good.
he actually knew because the Netflix thing
Mm-hmm.
was definitely in negotiations before they left the royal family
Wow.
because they and she this was her goal. This was her goal because
Mm-hmm.
she started filming and documenting things that normal people wouldn't do.
Right.
So they had that footage later.
Okay.
She knew what she was doing. He knew what she was doing. So that's the impression I'm getting. So it's very interesting. And people, you need to read the book to understand. I've never blamed Meghan for Harry's behavior. I've always blamed Harry for his behavior.
Right.
And you need to. A lot
Yeah.
of people say it'll be different if they get divorced. No, guess what?
Ah.
He's gonna be the same
Yep.
person he is
Yes.
because
I
he
agree.
is. I Tom is confirming that he just wants revenge,
Yeah.
plain and
Poor,
simple.
poor baby.
He wants revenge. He thinks everyone's done him wrong. He thinks he's right.
You see Flower Garden's question?
Wasn't she looking at homes so that or no intention? Yes, yes. She gave. She she said yes to Harry because he wanted out of the royal family. So she let him say, "We'll go to Africa." She made him made it appear she was going to do this with him just to make sure he left. Her plan right along was the U.S. It always was. She had no intention of living in South Africa.
Wow.
Right. None. Not at all. Every interview was planned. It just, yeah. Yeah, the interviews in South Africa, there was more information about that. And, yeah. They lost
Yeah.
staff members with that South Africa trip. That was another trip. They lost 2 or 3 staff members when they got back or right before they even left. Yeah. So, but yeah, it's been an interesting read. I'm only halfway through, and
She
it's been
sure
kind of fun.
did, Zephyr. Chelsea dodging a bullet.
Yeah, Zeph, and I really someone needs it. Someone who's in the UK that understands how the courts there work. Everything. How can Harry file a lawsuit, sue, or whatever he's doing, on things that happened to Chelsea? I mean, if it was her phone that was being hacked and her emails or whatever, shouldn't it be her doing this and not him? How can he be allowed to do that? That's what I don't understand on this current lawsuit he's got. But at the same time, it really appears that he just used to run his mouth, and Chelsea's uncle used to run his mouth. So a lot came out, and in court, he's like, I didn't know that. Because Tom Bowers has even covered part of this lawsuit in the book already. So
Okay.
it's been fun. And his favorite thing in court to do is pretty much, I didn't know that. It's kind of ignorance, so.
Yeah.
Which I don't doubt. He probably didn't know that. So it's been fun. It's been an interesting read. It's like I said, it's things we've heard before, but I like it. It's all condensed in one book now. So if
Oh,
I
wow.
need a reference, I can go to one book for it.
Oh,
instead of
good.
3 people's books.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, because when I read Revenge, oh my gosh, I got so angry reading
Me
that book.
too. Me too.
I was so I mean there was times I had to put the book down. I put it down. I'd swear. I'd call Megan every name in the book.
Yeah.
Yeah, it angered me, that book. Finding out some of this stuff. So.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a Debs. I have a wind chime outside the window, and I have the window open. So. Yes, you were hearing chimes and bells in the background. Yes, Zephyr. It appears H was his own worst leak. You shouldn't sleep with reporters, dude. Okay, I'm going to end this. It's been fun. I want everyone to have a happy Easter. I hope the weather is great. I hope you gather with family or friends if you can. And for those who have to go back to work on Monday, that stinks. I don't. But I have to go back on Tuesday. So I get this extra long time off, which is nice. But yes, have a wonderful and a blessed Easter. Take care of yourself. Take care of your pets. Take care of your family.
Thanks, Lady Fanny. It's been great.
Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Hit that like button.
Hit that, smash that like button. Woohoo! And I promise I'll try to get this short out. I'll try to cut it down to 3 minutes the best I can.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye,
Bye,
everyone.
everyone. Bye.